And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life.
Did you talk to Steph about it?
He tries to resonate with me, but he just can't.
Well, we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know wild. Jaded Gemini to the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides. So
Consequences have actions.
We are talking about Miss Ayesha Curry. We haven't talked about the Currys in a minute. What the hell? I thought that was a sound effect. I was like, yo, why does that sound like me?
It's the Naja sound effect.
Oh my gosh.
You're my Ayesha Curry, Naja.
We talking about Ayesha Curry today.
I'm going to make every shot with you by my side.
So basically, this is a lot. So keep up, Daniel.
All right.
Because I know you don't know what's going on here.
All right.
Ayesha Curry went on the Call Her Daddy podcast. You know what that is. And she went on this podcast a month ago. Like, she was on this podcast like 4 weeks ago, right?
Sure.
And on this podcast, for some reason, people that aren't sports fans are just now seeing this, and they're just like chewing her up in this pod, because she's basically saying how she never wanted to be a wife. She never wanted to be a mom.
what?
And she wanted to be a career woman, and this kind of just like fell in her lap, right?
I mean, she can still go do that.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, girl, you are rich.
Go back to
do
school.
whatever you want. You guys can have nannies. Like, I commend her that she is hands-on on her kids. That's dope. But you have certain privileges that you can kind of just, you can do both.
But you could go to ICDC and get your doctorate's degree.
Shoot, all jokes aside, you could probably go to what's that college in Cali?
UCLA?
UCLA. There you go. You can go to UCLA, and she is college educated. She's went to college. Like, you can go and do all of that. I just don't
dig a hole.
I feel like maybe it was just worded bad. Like, she could have just said, I could have done things in different order. It was just the fact of like, this kind of just all fell in my lap. Like, I didn't want to do any of this. It's like, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's more layers to this. So that's what people are upset about on social media right now, right? But when the pod first came out a month ago, Killer Mike saw it. The Atlanta Bandit seen it. And he basically said that Ayesha stay embarrassing Steph. She stay embarrassing him, XYZ, XYZ. Tons of other yes men on the internet, YouTubers, TikTokers also made their videos about how Ayesha be embarrassing her husband and she need to stop because she's always coming out here saying some crap, right? Since the pod is being circulated again recently talking about her in it, Steph responded to Killer Mike, and Killer Mike apologized on Club Shay Shay. Are you with me? Because I know that was a lot.
It really wasn't.
Okay. I just had to condense a month's worth of mess into like...
So...
I had to bring it, okay? Questions.
I just want to know, like, what pushed Killer Mike over the edge? Man, brother Steph, he's just getting embarrassed because I didn't even see anybody even talking about this.
The crazy thing
whatsoever.
is, and I did watch a little bit of the Call Her Daddy pod while you were doing something and I was watching it. Ayesha even says it in here that sports fans are a different type of person. They're not the same fan as somebody who likes an actor, or somebody who like, oh, I really love this actor in this movie, or oh, I really love this rapper, I really like this singer. Like, you like this football player, that's different to an American. Sunday football, Sunday basketball, baseball is different to an American. So she says the fans, she wasn't prepared for that type of like, you got grown men hitting you up like, hey, you need to get it together because you with my boy. Like, you gonna mess up his game, his head before the game. Like, you need to get. And she's like, I just wasn't expecting that. So you got Killer Mike, who's an entertainer, but he's also a sports fan. So he's trying to come from both sides. Like, not only my fan, but I'm in the industry and like blah, blah, blah. And Steph was like, bro, pipe down. Like, that's my wife, bro. Nobody asked for your think piece. Nobody asked.
I do not live in Atlanta, bro.
There you go. I do not live in Atlanta.
Stop talking about what I'm doing.
Stop.
I ain't talking about your wife.
And then icing on the cake, talking about Killer Mike's wife, when he's on the Club Shay Shay pod apologizing, right? In the same pod, he talks about how he cheats on his wife. The same, like, what? You over here talking about how you cheat on your wife, and you over here trying to tell this wife what she should be doing, and you can't even keep your home together. And this is the same wife. Remember when he had that show before quarantine?
I'm really trying not to take it there.
No, for real, because I'm so disappointed in Killer Mike.
Killer Mike is
so
like
disappointed
one of them
in him.
people.
He's a Dr. Umar. It looks good on the surface, but when you dig, it's shallow.
Not only that, bro, both y'all, you embarrassing your woman. He getting embarrassed by his, allegedly, right?
But according to you, Killer
yeah,
Mike.
right, sure. Boy, I guess the problem what I got that I still have to have with Ayesha is like, bro, just shut up.
Yeah,
bro.
just shut up. Go be happy in peace.
Shut up. How many times?
Go cry in the Rolls Royce.
Isn't she the one? No, that's Chrissy Teigen. There's like an archetype.
She is the one. Ayesha Curry is the.
No, I know who
cuss
she
a
is.
little. I want to be sexy too.
That's
but it's
the
like, nah, girl, you the mama. Stop. And she's the one that was like, I wish that like men lust after me, but they don't. Like, girl, shut up. Shut up, please. Oh my gosh.
I don't think she's embarrassing Steph at this point because Steph is a married man.
And
doing
Steph
his
is
own
embarrassing
thing.
his damn self. Like,
She embarrassing her damn self, bro. And for somebody that cheats on their wife, I don't see why the reflection of so-and-so is a reflection of so-and-so even is the metric. But I will say, I think that she should stop doing like these appearances because there's no point to it.
yeah, I don't see the point either.
It's not going to make you a career woman.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe honestly, what I could see for Ayesha is like doing what Jennifer Hudson does. Have the Ayesha Curry show.
No, because she's going to talk too damn much like Jada
No,
Pinkett
but the
Smith.
point is that you don't talk and you have guests and you interview the guests, right? Like, didn't she try to do like a cooking thing? Like, your last name's Curry. Why don't you do some cooking stuff?
Can
like,
she cook?
I don't know. They don't look like they cook over there. They look like they have a chef in that home.
Maybe that's something you could do. Start cooking.
I don't know.
That's
But here
rude. That
is
didn't come
the
off like I wanted it to. Honestly, just stop talking about talk about something else, bro.
here's the clip that got everybody talking about this again.
You used to.
Yeah, I used to like Run the Jewels too. That's why I said Killer Mike really disappointed me, bro.
I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life.
Did you talk to Steph about it?
He tries to resonate with me, but he just can't. And he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, it's not true. So why? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how
forgot
it makes
Steph
me
Curry is a
feel. And he's like,
vampire.
but why does it make you feel like that? It's not
there a Steph
real.
Curry
After we
senior?
got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughters.
Ain't his daddy in the NBA?
I don't think so. Y'all let us know. I'm not a sports girl.
I think so.
So quickly, I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind
Yeah.
of just disappeared.
Played
And
for the Charlotte Hornets. So, bro, you don't get with the dude whose dad was in the NBA that's trying to be in the NBA that don't miss shots talking about you wanted to be a career woman, bro.
Yeah,
You're a sack chaser. Be a sack chaser and shut up.
in the same interview, she says that she thought that Steph was gonna be a high school football coach. She didn't expect to
All right, I
have.
agree with Killer Mike. Get her out of here, bro. Get this motherfucker out of here. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You thought Steph Curry was gonna be the nigga like, oh, look at my highlight, my high school highlight tape on my Instagram, girl. Look at it. You thought that was gonna be Steph Curry, bro?
She said, and the reason why she said that is because when she first gave birth to one of her daughters, she was breastfeeding her daughter in the car, and a fan just flung the door open, was like, let me see the baby. She was like, oh my God. And the lady rolled her eyes and said, girl, you know what you signed up for. Don't act brand new. So she's trying to be like, well, I didn't sign up for this because I thought Steph was going to be like a gym teacher or like a high school football coach. I didn't know he was going to do this, but his daddy was apparently, so he's a Nepo sports baby. Wow.
He said he wanted to be a coach. That sounds like something a young nigga says when they're trying to be humble. I'm sorry, bro. I don't see somebody shooting a ball like that talking about, oh, I want to be on the supportive side of things. I don't know.
I feel like, and we're child free by choice or whatever, but it doesn't mean in the next 5 years, whatever, you know, what happens. But with that being said, as two people that are you know, hit our early 30s or whatever, without having kids, bro, it is a choice. Getting married is a choice. Having kids is a choice. Did you feel like if you didn't have Steph's kids, you wouldn't be able to keep them? Like, what was it that made you? Because I'll empathize with her with this. I also was not one of those little girls. I was like, oh, my wedding dress is going to look like this and my this is going to look like that. But I still had an idea in my head of like what I wanted for a partner as an adult, right? And now I'm married. So I'm just confused when people act like life be happening to them sometimes when it comes to choices. You were in California, very liberal space. You didn't have to have no kids. I'm sure she loves her kids now and everything, but I see how people are looking at that statement like, girl, huh?
I get what you're saying, like he's better than his dad, but nepotism isn't always about like who's better. Like a lot of times,
yeah, look at Michael Jordan's son. He's not that great, and he's out there.
Bro, if you could get even in the room with some of these people, if you know the people, hey, bro, the agents know that last name, you can make that phone call. You already had because it said bro was on the Hornets for a long time, bro. So it's
and they'll create jobs for you. My son's really into photography. Well, here's the next sports photographer making 6 figures. There you go. Like, it just is what it is.
Like if I get a deal with A and B skateboards and my little nigga can do a kickflip, I'm like, hey,
he's
bro,
definitely going to
hook him up with a little send him some shirts. What you doing?
That's a good point. Somebody said she should just talk to her homegirls. Does Ayesha have homegirls? Like,
she needs a diary.
I know. I feel bad because I can tell she's a non-problematic person. But it just comes to a point when you have so much wealth and your proximity to certain things is too close to where you don't come off normal. You know, that it's just the average person is not living like you, bro. It just is what it is. So your life is not going to be average, you know. But here's what Killer Mike said last month after seeing her.
I don't know if anybody.
Because I can't play the whole call her daddy pod because
Ayesha Curry is putting in maximum effort
Sir,
to let the
shut
world
up.
know that she
Please.
is
Y'all see me
struggling with
tweeting?
trying not to cheat on her husband. And because she
damn, shut your mouth.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Man, shut up.
Basically, I can't play the whole podcast because girlies love to not just copyright, but also force me to share revenue when I didn't even, you barely in the video, girl. So I can't play the whole thing. But
no, Bookie.
This is what Killer Mike had to say about it. He said, my nigga says she wanna go be glow. Man, Steph doesn't deserve the embarrassment for real, for real. God bless him. I just don't see how this was embarrassing, bro.
I think I figured it out now.
Look, these are the chapters. This is her talking about moving to LA. Meeting Steph Curry, and she graduated high school a year early, and then her parents let her move to LA. Meet Steph Curry. They're high school crushes. Sure. They go on their first date. They have their first kiss with each other. Who says I love you first? Moving to the Bay Area. Getting married.
With Steph Curry.
Yeah, getting married to Steph Curry. Getting married to Steph Curry.
Sure.
The fame and spotlight, how she never knew people was gonna be even on that time. Her little
Steph
food
Curry.
stuff.
About who?
Her food stuff. Remember I told you I could have
So
sworn
she
she
didn't
did
talk
food.
about something that actually just has something to do with her until 47
Look,
minutes.
being Steph's wife.
And then she's back to... that's what bro's
getting the
talking
confidence to advocate for yourself.
about. Okay, boom.
Paying it forward. Working with women. Sweet July skin. What does that mean,
I think that the
girl?
problem with this shit is out of the fucking hour and 4 minutes, Naja, she's probably spent about 10 minutes actually talking about her.
Yeah.
She putting all of their business outline. And bro don't be talking about all their business. So I think that's what bro was talking about. Like, bro.
Yeah, like we don't see Steph on nobody podcast. We don't see... But I think it's just boredom. Like, I don't think she got anything to do. She got all them kids,
She
but
better
it's
find
like...
something else to do, Naja.
She needs a hobby for sure. Something. That's
Dude,
why I'm
I
like,
tried
maybe
to
you should have your
find
own
that.
show.
I tried to find it, Ty. I could not find it. I tried.
Of what?
Shut up.
No, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. I tried to find it.
So Seth said, man, not you, Mike. I'm cool staying silent and letting these other clowns have their moment. And you're the worst of them. He just added somebody. I don't know who that is. But you're better than that, Mike. Stay in your lane and let God keep blessing me like he is. We are good over here. No, deadass, I get him, though, because it's like, if my girl, if her hobby is like social media, like that's why I keep trying to like frame this, is that their normal, the Currys, is not our normal. This man plays basketball for like he is not clocking in. So the same way how like, you know, this is our shit, right? To Steph Curry, this is our little podcast. Does that make sense? So he's like, if my wife wants to go on that lady's little podcast and have fun and kiki, let her do that, Mike. Leave her alone.
No,
They being girls. Leave them alone.
I don't think bro's thinking about his legacy.
Who, Steph?
Yeah.
You think this is ruining Steph's legacy?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying like that perception and all that, bro. Mm-hmm. When they talk about Allen Iverson, what do they say?
What do they say? I told you I'm not a sports girl.
Right there. He might not have a ring, but you can't fuck with him. That's what they say. He's a bad boy, right? They're gonna say Steph Curry his wife was just telling all his business constantly.
They acting like Ayesha over here twerking on a handstand. They acting like Ayesha acting like Sexy Red or something.
I think that if she had more to say, it wouldn't even be as much of a problem, Naja. But here you snatch this girl right out of high school. She don't have no life experience for real. So all she talking about is y'all life together. And that's why
another
it comes
thing
off like
she
that.
was talking about. She said before she met him, she was a child actress since she was 3 years old. And her parents had her in all this stuff. And she was in a different industry. And, you know, like, it was just a whole bunch. Right here. Here's Killer Mike apologizing. Here's the Killer Mike apology, y'all. On Club Shay Shay, where he brags about cheating on his wife.
My youngest daughter called me. My homeboys that played in the NBA called me. And I realized maybe I shouldn't smoke marijuana and get on.
This nigga blamed
Steph, let me
weed.
say
You
this, 'cause
blamed it on the
appreciate
guys?
it. You check.
You blamed weed?
Killer Mike, you've been smoking since before we've been alive. Are you freaking for real? Don't piss me off, Killer Mike. You too old for this. You really said that?
And then you apologizing, bro?
This is how you apologize?
Why are you even apologizing, bro? You meant what you said.
Because it showed me you have a tremendous amount of respect for me. I was trying to say to the comedian, go easy on Steph, and I just typed something stupid. My homegirl tells me, Figaro, man,
No, you didn't.
That's
That's
not
not
what
what
you
you
said.
said, bro. You said it on some like, Steph, you need to get your bitch. That's how
That
it
is what he
sounds.
said. And
How
to be honest,
political.
I disagree with like that. I do think she should be able to go on the podcast.
Yeah.
I just wish she had more to talk about.
Yes.
Because it's like, damn, bro, you talking about this nigga again, bro. I get it. That's your dude, but like, nigga, you don't got no hobbies or something like.
Fighter and actress.
Whoa.
She said, bro, you don't understand how this could be misread. And I
Yes.
read it, and I said, damn. So, Steph, let me say, man, since my favorite player ever turned me on to you,
Oh,
Kobe
my
Bryant.
God.
Kobe Bean Bryant told me you got to follow.
nigga brought up
You've
Kobe.
heard this story before. You have been my guy. The only time I don't cheer for you is when you playing against the Hawks, because the Hawks are my guys. Shouts out to Ice Trey. But I got to say, first and foremost, Mrs. Ayesha Curry and her husband, Steph, I apologize for my statement being misconstrued. I was just stoned up trying to make a joke out of what's on there. It wasn't my damn business, like my wife said. So I'm sorry, y'all.
And see, that's the thing.
now
Knowing
you
you
wanna
like I
listen to
know
your
you,
wife.
you don't really
Right,
delve
right.
And then
into
Shay,
other people's affairs.
See what happens when you listen to your wife, Killamite?
So when did you start selling the weed?
See, that's what I'm talking about right now.
Like, shut up. Shut up, Shay Shay.
So at what strip club were you cheating at your wife at?
So when was you cheat?
Bro, he was so gross. I might even pull that up. We can watch that real quick.
bad?
He was talking about some it was great cardio when I was cheating on my wife. What? Where are my glasses? What world? In what world? Like, what?
I'm so fucking handsome. Take your bitch for ransom. Yeah, you had some plans, but she not finna answer. For the Gemini, she gon' cut you off like cancer. End of the